Hey guys, BroGolf's back. Another episode here. So today we're out sampling the Torrance Golf Course, which is at the Fairmont in St Andrews, so one of the many golf courses down here in St Andrews. There's the Kittix course and also the Torrance course, so today we're testing out the Torrance. This place hosted the Hero Open on the European Tour last week, so Grant Forrest got his maiden win at 24 under par, so he birdied the last to shoot 6 under to secure his first win, so big shout out to Grant. That's pretty good going, representing the Scottish on the European Tour, which is cool. So changing format today guys, Adam and I are going to play better ball to see how we would have competed with the guys last week at the Hero Open on the European Tour. We're going to try and take it on from the back tees at 7,200 yards. Hopefully we can compete, and we'll catch up on the 10th and see how we're going.
Hey guys, that's us on the 8th hole, Torrance course, turning out to be a bit of a slog. These guys are some serious players on the European Tour, and Chris and I are 4 over a better ball, which isn't too good. But yeah, on the 8th hole, par 3, 182 yards off the back tees, and it's downwind. Quite a cool hole. Got a look at the Fairmont Hotel, which is apparently lovely. Never stayed there myself. Hopefully we can dial one in close, get a birdie. You can even see on the tee box that the European Tour lads are just some absolute ball strikers, because it's nothing but divots back here. But yeah, we're just going to crack on, hit a couple of shots here. Stay tuned.
Safely aboard. Sounded nice. Close.
No way.
Oh, you go.
Oh. About it.
Just checking in here on the better ball. Really getting a good appreciation for how good these guys are. Adam and I have just gone par better ball to be 3 over after 9. So yeah, not the birdie fest we were anticipating, but to be fair, I think we were getting in harder conditions than those boys got it last week. It's like 3 club wind, and apart from the first and the second, which were downwind, and the second was like a 510 yard par 4, where we made bogey, which was savage. Then the third hole was a 600-yard par 5 into the wind, which was like driver, 3-wood, and then more. Yeah, I mean, it's been absolutely brutal. 3 over, not too great, but we're hoping these into the wind holes stop soon enough, and then we can maybe get a few birdies on the back 9. I think the 18th's downwind par 5, so looking forward to making an eagle or birdie there, hopefully. But yeah, really good so far. Had the club sandwich before we came out. The scenery is pretty good when you're over sort of beside the coast and things. I think the back 9's maybe going to be a bit closer to the water. But yeah, there's no easy ones. I think we had a short par 4 at 350 yards, but again, that was like a 2-iron and then a 9-iron into the wind and short par 5 into the wind. So yeah, it's been pretty tricky, but we're going to stick in and we'll let you know how we get on in the back 9.
Hi guys, that's us back from the Fairmont Torrance Course at St Andrews. So how did we get on with our better ball?
Not great.
No, we were 3 over at the turn and we finished 2 over. So a little bit better on the back 9, but still a bit of a shock, put into perspective how good those guys are on the tour. I mean, you'd like to think that you could compete on your best day, but we certainly can't.
I didn't watch all, but from speaking to people, I think it was pretty flat cam.
What, all 4 days?
Most 4 days. I mean, they shot 24 under par.
I mean, it was not flat cam today. It was at least 3 club wins. There was a couple of shots I think I had 115 into wind and I hit a 9-iron out the screws, came up short. 10 was a bit of a joke as well. 470, Chris piped a drive down the middle, hit a 3-wood, both
out the screws.
Yeah, great shots. Still had a flick of a wedge in, par 4. So I'm sure those guys weren't doing that.
Also, Grant Forrest hitting 3-wood 2-iron over the back on 18 was pretty serious.
Yeah, that is pretty serious.
Yeah,
that is wild. We had it downwind as well,
yeah,
and had driver 3-iron short.
Not as downwind as we had it, to be fair.
No, it was howling.
If it was calm, then that is ludicrous.
So maybe we're just absolute pansies off the tee.
On to the usual story with the BroGolf review. We're looking at course, scenery, and the main event, the club sandwich, where we got lucky today again. Another club sandwich, so that's 2 in a row, I think.
Yeah. Smashing it.
Yeah, we're smashing it now. Onto a bit of a run.
Yeah, we're not secretly doing some investigating beforehand and choosing the courses that actually have them. We wouldn't do that. We don't take it that seriously.
Yeah, but actually, to be honest, the club sandwich wasn't a letdown.
No, it was just
it was just okay.
Man.
Yeah, our rule is that if you've got egg in it, then you can't get less than a 7. So today we thought this was probably like the staple. Nothing maybe to write home about, but obviously can't get less than a 7. So we think club sandwich, the Fairmont, is probably a 7 out of 10. On to the course. So this caused a little bit of debate between us. I think I've swung Adam round to my way of thinking, and to be honest, I think there is some good holes on the course, and particularly 16, the view down towards the water is pretty good, and 17's a little par 3, which is class, and 18 back towards the clubhouse is a good par 5. But it was just a little bit samey. You don't really see much of the sea. You're sort of up on the hill for the first 6 holes, then you play behind the hotel, and then the back 9 you're sort of up and down for the first few. So 10's quite good, and then the last 3 are pretty decent. But on the whole, I think it's probably one of the weaker courses in St Andrews. But
I think it's quite good as like a resort course.
Yeah, that's
which
exactly
it might be
what it is. Yeah.
What they're aiming for. So you have people who stay at the hotel
which is meant to be decent.
Yeah, which is meant to be really nice, great restaurants, and people can then stay on site. They don't have to travel about and get their golf in as well. And I'm sure the hotel offers other facilities like a spa and swimming pool. So that is probably the type of vibe they're going for, is a resort. And I'm sure they're not as focused on golf, which the other courses in St Andrews, that would be the primary revenue stream. So like the old course and all the St Andrews courses, well, they're known for golf and people come travelling from all over the world. I'm sure the Fairmont are just trying to maybe satisfy, I don't know, a different type of clientele.
So course rating out of 10, we think it's probably a 6.4 out of 10. And last but not least, we've got the scenery. So actually driving in is probably the best scenery. You sort of come down, you're looking out towards the coast, and then when you're sitting in the clubhouse, the views are pretty special. But unfortunately, when you're playing the course, you're sort of up the hill a little bit, and you're...
I think I'd be interested to play the Kittix, because that seems like it's more down towards the water.
Where the course is situated, there's some holes you can have a look at down towards the sea, and particularly 16, 17, 18 are class. Like the views are amazing. You look down from the 16th green all the way over to the Castle course, which is just to the left, and then you can see the St Andrews Old Town. So that's pretty cool, but then the rest of the course, you're not quite there. So we think it's probably a 7.3 for scenery. So just to recap, that's course 6.4 out of 10, club sandwich 7 out of 10, and then scenery is 7.3 out of 10. And overall, that's a score of 6.9 out of 10 for the Torrance at the Fairmont in St Andrews.
That's another course review done from BroGolf. We really enjoyed our day out. Looking forward to getting back to play the Kittix at some point. If you enjoyed the content, consider subscribing and give it a like and a comment. We really appreciate that. We just surpassed the 100 sub barrier, which is quite cool. Thanks for watching, and we'll catch you in the next one.